Gives a view of Kenmore's Town Hall, municipal building. Oh, right up here on the grass. Let's take a walk inside and we'll come back out and get a view of the rest of the building. Wow, this place is decked out pretty good. Architecture in here is pretty good. Got the supervisor's desk, Village Kenmore Mayor. Got your different kind of permits here. Got ourselves an elevator over here. There's a DMV in here.
Yeah, 107-78-2538. Yes.
Look at these stairs. Marble. So what we got here. How you doing?
Put that down, please.
Just taking some pictures in here.
No thanks.
How you doing? I come in here? Yeah, I was just wondering what it is that goes on here in this here office.
Who are you, sir?
I'm just Dan, working on a story, getting some content for an article, and taking some video and making a documentary about the place, and wondering more about what you do here and what your name is.
Well, I'm sorry, but other than if you have specific business, sir, I'll be happy to let you in. But just wander around taking pictures, it's not exactly what we do.
What do you do in this office here?
Information technology, sir, and engineering.
You're not willing to share anything more, huh?
No, sir, unless you have specific business. So have a good day, sir.
You got it. Excuse me.
Hi, how can I help you?
This is where you would come to pay your fines for Tonawanda?
We're the Village of Kenmore fines, not the town of
This is
Tonawanda.
Kenmore's then. How does exactly the relationship between Kenmore and Tonawanda work like that?
What do you mean?
Well, Kenmore is
We are a municipality within the town of Tonawanda.
all right. So like Tonawanda is the town of Tonawanda,
It's the town of
the town
Tonawanda,
of
the Village of
North or the town of Kenmore, and they're together in a way, like
Basically.
kind of like a town in a city or a town in a village.
We're not a city. We're not a city. And the town is not a city.
I'm just saying, is it like a town in a
We're a
village?
We're a village within the town.
All
We're
right.
incorporated in the town.
But they're together. Tonawanda and Kenmore are together in a way?
What are you looking for? I guess that's why I'm kind of confused.
I guess my question is just how they're tied together.
How are they tied together?
Yes.
Probably historically, the village was here and we incorporated into the town. So if you live in the village of Kenmore, you pay property taxes for both the village and part of the town, because the town does supply services to the village. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, just how they intertwine together. Because I was out here doing a story on Kenmore, and
You're out here why are you videotaping me?
just working on a story.
Well, you then, what kind, I mean, I really don't want to be videotaped.
Well, I mean,
Who
public.
are you that you're doing a story?
My name is Dan. I just work as a private journalist. I work on a story about the towns and the villages, the police departments.
Okay, so if you're really, then why don't you go and talk to the supervisor of the town of Tonawanda and the mayor
It looked
of,
like the mayor of, or the supervisor of Tonawanda might have been, but the office was dark in Kenmore when I walked through.
wait, I didn't understand what you just said.
The Tonawanda supervisor looked like there was people in there, but the Kenmore looked like it was just closed. There was no lights
No,
on.
there's people in the village. You just gotta go and open the door.
All right.
But I would make an appointment to see the mayor. If you're gonna see the supervisor in the town, who's an elected official, then I would see the mayor, who's an elected official in the village.
All right. I was just wondering that, I come by doing a documentary type thing. I think you were very helpful.
DPW, and they have their own police department.
So they're pretty much two different towns, but the municipal buildings share one building in a sense.
No, it's not two different towns. Yes and no.
That's where the confusing part. That's not.
It's not really confusing because, okay, Depew is in the town of Cheektowaga and Lancaster. So, I mean, it's...
Yeah, that one's tricky too.
Huh?
That one's tricky too. That's
tricky
odd.
too. I mean, we share services, but that is an agreement between the town and the village.
Mhm.
But we have our own police department and we have our own DPW.
Yeah.
So they plow the streets in the village. Do you know what I mean? They don't go, you
Yeah.
know.
No, I kind of get how they go together, but it's definitely confusing in a sense when you think of
Not
one town to
really.
another. But all right, thank you very much.
I take it you're not from the village or the town.
I mean, I'm from Erie County, but
Well, Erie County's pretty big.
that's me. I'm Erie County.
There's many lane miles.
I'm
No.
Dan from Erie County. That's me. But
Dan
no.
from Erie County,
Yeah.
okay, all right. Well, Dan from Erie County, I really don't appreciate you not asking my permission. If you could videotape me, I mean, and you didn't show me any credentials that you are a independent, you know,
Well,
guy.
well, I got permission though from
Who did you get permission from?
the First Amendment of the Constitution. Gives the
First
right.
Amendment of
The First Amendment of the Constitution gives you the right to speech.
When I worked for Kids
Gives you the right to speech. It gives you the right to religion and the freedom of the press.
Yes,
This
but
is the
it
press.
doesn't give you permission to videotape me.
You're a public servant in the
I'm-
public sector. You don't have the right to tell me I can't, honestly.
You know what, okay, all right.
But what I do want to say is yes, this is kind of why I'm
I mean,
here.
you can't put it on the internet without my permission.
That is incorrect.
That is, you can do that?
You're going to be on YouTube.
You put it on YouTube.
You're gonna, as a matter of fact, because you're so nice, and I'm gonna tell you where it's gonna be. This town is so far is getting a pass on the audit so far, but
What?
this town is getting a pass on the audit so far. But this is a First Amendment
We have
audit.
An audit?
Yeah, this is a First Amendment audit.
A First Amendment audit.
Yeah, like my First Amendment says I can come down here and work on a story as a press and
What?
report a
Okay,
story.
Don't you have to foil?
If I want information from you, FOIL request would be like information. Like if I wanted to say find out your salary, I could FOIL that.
No, you could just go on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, like it's the same. It's the same difference. Like I mean, like if I had a problem with a police officer, I could fully request his body cam if they had body cams. You know, I could do that. But like, what I'm doing now is considered a First Amendment protected activity.
So that theoretically, so when you were videotaping me, I should have videotaped you.
See now that's where it varies. Like if you pulled out your personal cell phone and videotape
That's
me,
with your personal cell phone.
but I'm a private citizen. You're a public servant at this point. So that's where it goes. But like, so what I'm saying is, if you pulled out your personal phone and videoed me, I could fully request that out of your personal phone. See, now that's where public servant taking their personal life and putting it into it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not an elected official. I mean, I am just a civil service.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? People, when I say you're a public servant, I don't want you to take that. I don't want you to take that.
I'm a civil servant. I'm
Civil
not-
servant, public servant, it's the same thing. And you work for us. You're paid by tax dollars in a sense. So
But, okay,
at the end of the day,
theoretically, all right, fine, whatever. But you know what? I mean, it would have been polite. You know what I mean? I'm old, so.
no, I get it. And you should be thanking me for your children's sake. I'm doing what you might be.
Children's sake?
Yeah,
My
you might.
children are probably older.
Like your grandchildren's sake,
I have
even.
no grandchildren.
All right, maybe one day you get blessed with it. But listen,
Don't worry about it.
it's about a patriotic. You know, rights are like muscles. If you don't use them, you lose them. You know what I mean? Like I have the right. We come down here, we do it, and you should be proud that we have the right to do this because in other countries you don't have that right.
That's true.
So, in a sense, it may be a little invasive, but I mean, you're looking beautiful, you're looking good. So, I mean, you should have no problem. You guys are doing your job. You're very cordial. You're very professional, and we appreciate it.
All right.
That was a nice little conversation. The whole mess up was locked. Well, that's the inside. We had a nice little conversation in there. Get some views of this building here from the outside. Sure is beautiful on the inside. parking lot back here for the supervisor, deputy supervisor, clerk, controller. Well, way too many of them are in this Friday. They're probably all taking advantage of their COVID closures. Everything not busy. Seems like the government's getting lazy with this COVID, if you ask me. And that is the municipal building for Tonawanda and Kenmore.
What's going on?
Let's take some video.
Videos of what?
Public places inside, you know, the building and that.
They said you were knocking on the door. What's going on?
Which door was that?
I don't know. I wasn't here. They said that you were knocking on the door.
No, I'm outside. I'm not knocking on any door.
You weren't inside?
I was inside. I walked through the public area there.
Okay. What were you doing inside? What were you looking for?
Just taking pictures and video of the place, doing a documentary type style video for news purposes.
Okay. You have any ID on you?
I do.
You.
No, thank you. I don't wish to waive my Fourth Amendment rights.
Okay.
Search and seizure?
Yeah, I don't want ID. I didn't do no crime. But,
Well, you're in here making a disturbance.
no, that's not a
You
disturbance.
were banging on the door. I have 4 people on the other side.
Well, nobody's banging on the door. I got video of the whole thing. I ain't banging on nothing. But
saw the
I'm all
video
set
that
with
you
you
got?
guys.
You're
I'm all set. Yeah, I'm all set.
Great day. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Very professional. Very professional. Yeah, real professional. Yeah, back to work. You're dismissed. Buckle and bounce. These guys here making up shit, telling me I'm banging on doors. Trying to intimidate me, pumping no fear out here. Yeah. Don't be violating nobody's rights out there. Make sure you don't violate nobody's rights. This is America. This isn't communist China. We ain't in Russia. We ain't even in Canada in lockdown. We got rights around here. Have a nice day. Well, that was a nice encounter in there. It really was. We'll video the whole thing. We got it all on video. This guy's still waiting and watching, so we'll see what they want to do from here. This guy's name and badge number. Let me get your name and badge number real quick for the record.
Badge number 4.
Badge number 4.
Last name, Bright now.
All right, thank you.
No problem, man. Have a good day.
It's the kind of service you want to get from Kenmore. They want to try to pump fear around here.